shift in focus to role play and, creating scenarios that other people can join in on and be entertained with. Some of the best scenarios I've been involved with have been where my character takes a loss, but the role play was so good and the scenario itself was good, the outcome didn't matter. And that's what most people don't understand when it comes to role play, is that it's not a game where you're trying to win, right? You're creating experiences for other people and yourself to have an enjoyable time. If you're not having fun role playing your character, then you should create a different character or you shouldn't role play. Like, those are the two options really that I see if you're not having fun role playing. Um and if you are having fun role playing, then you should want to create scenarios in which you're sharing those experiences with other people and creating the same sort of entertainment you're getting from yourself with everyone else. Obviously, like, there are certain things your character is going to need to try and accomplish to get to certain points in your character's story. But even if you don't accomplish those things and some other arc occurs, you can roll with it. You don't have to make it a permanent arc. You can make it temporary and then get back on track to try and get to what you want to do with your character. But at the end of the day, the reason you're here is to role play, and your character should reflect the idea of what that character is. And it shouldn't be necessarily what you want them to be. It should be what they are and the experiences they go through that alter their path, whether it's permanently or temporarily, right? So, you're like telling your character's story basically, and you're controlling them, and you're saying the things for them, but it's not about winning and losing. It's about, you know, entertaining people. That doesn't mean going around and being a shitlord and just being funny, right? Like, there's room for that, of course, but that's not the sole way to achieve an entertaining character, right? You can be entertaining by being funny, but you can also be entertaining by being good at role playing your character. Whether your character's a dickhead, a nice person, shy, scared, like whatever it is, right? That's why people watch movies, because they like to watch the story unfold and see the different characters. The same actor can play 10 different characters, right? If they're a good actor. It's the same thing in role play. Maybe you're not that good and you can only role play yourself right now. That's fine. Just role play yourself then. And if you're having fun with it, great. If you're not, maybe don't role play, or try and find a character that you can role play and have fun with. But, don't join a role play server and just grind out money so that you can buy a car and drive around like a shitlord and just be an asshole to people. Like, that's not entertaining for anybody but yourself. Then that's really, there's no room for that. You might as well just fucking play a single player GTA at that point, like, or go, I guess that's the point when it comes to role play, is you're here to be a part of everyone else's story, including your own. So if you're actively and intentionally avoiding scenarios in which you could be adding to other people's story or your own because you don't think it's what you want your character, like, you don't think your character is going to get a W in this scenario, then that's a terrible mindset when it comes to role play. And like I said, even if you take an L and it alters your character's story, it doesn't have to be a permanent alter. It can be a temporary, you know, alter, and then you can get back on track. But anyways, I didn't really want to go into like a whole lecture thing. I just or CS was asking, you know, coming in here and talking about wanting to get better at role play, and I was just sharing some of my insights. I am by no means the god role player. I feel like I'm a decent role player. I have probably 7 different characters on NoPixel, and I've done role play for many years now with lots of different people, and I've grown myself from where I've started. So, all in all, have fun with your character. Be entertaining for yourself first. Like, if you're not enjoying your own character, then you shouldn't really be playing it because how can anyone else enjoy it if you're not, right? But just have fun and enhance everybody else's story with yours, and you'll have no problem sticking around roleplay servers.